10 classy words that can really make you sound fluent in English and your English will sound sophisticated. So I'm sharing 3 sentences with you. Listen closely and you'll notice the difference when you speak them with a basic vocabulary versus when you use elegant words. For instance, whenever you have to say कि जब भी कोई problem आती है, the version you guys often use is whenever any problem comes. It's not really like coming and going. You have to use instead whenever an obstacle arises. That is the better version of it, right? Or you can simply say whenever any problem occurs, I navigate through it. Second sentence is, you see a person who usually have the habit of holding grudge, so you say, yeah, he's a grudge holder or she looks like a grudge holder. But opposite of the same, you cannot really find that what could be the right word or term for it, and you usually say that she's the courteous one, he is quite generous, he's a very nice person. But no, if you are describing somebody that he's a grudge holder, people who cannot forgive others, whom do we call that he or she is a grudge holder? People who cannot forgive others for their small mistakes even, और जिनको छोटी छोटी बातों का बुरा लग जाता है और वो लोगों को आसानी से माफ़ नहीं कर पाते, वो बरसों तक याद रखते हैं ना, they remember it for years, and which is not a good habit. I hope you are getting it. Now the opposite of this would be that he is a magnanimous person or she is a magnanimous person. That means a person who has forgiving nature I said, and a person is courteous, obviously a generous person. So that would be the best word. Now can you see the difference? Now you people say or usually comment that when we already have basic vocabulary, then why to look for all these words just in order to show off? You're not really showing it off, you're making your language better. And as I always say, that English is not only a language, but it changes you entirely. Your way of communicating becomes so much better. You become a very good person overall, right? And this way, you must have noticed people, you don't even use good Hindi, right? You must have noticed people, some legends I'm talking about, if they use Hindi, they use proper Hindi, and you just notice your Hindi is also not proper. Okay, so we have to choose a language where we can sound intelligent, we can sound wise, so that is the reason this English language, particularly if you are working on it, then work better and also with better vocabulary. All right, the third one here I would want to say, we usually say that I will choose you, not her, or I will choose her, not you. Instead of that, you can say, I will choose her over you. So anything that has a comparison. So these sentences I told you as an example is just because I wanted to show you the difference. As I told you that you will notice the difference, how it sounds with a basic vocabulary and with elegant words. Hey everyone, this is Tanya, your English coach, and in this video I'm going to share 10 classy words with you that can really bring difference in the way you speak, in the way you communicate in English. And it's kind of a challenge for you as well, because by the end of this video, I would love to know what all vocabulary you were already aware with. Alright, so now let's dive in. Number 1 is accustomed to, which is my favorite. Accustomed to का मतलब होता है किसी चीज़ की आदत होना या जब हम किसी चीज़ के आदी होते हैं. And you know very well कि इसके बदले में आप क्या यूज़ करते हो. The common version of this is I'm used to doing that or I'm habitual of doing that. But we always look for the replacement. क्योंकि फिर से मैं एक बात बोलना चाहूँगी. People say कि why do we need these words in order to show off? No, man, if you are not using them, the other person will use. मतलब अगर हम use नहीं करेंगे तो some or the other person will use, and you have to understand them also. There is a very good example, like probably I'm doing some kind of lecture here, I'm saying philosophy, but still, back then, a few years back, I used to think that why would I clean? Okay, means there was Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Don't judge me for that, because few years back I said maturity comes over the period of time. So I used to say that why would I clean the road, or why would I maintain the cleanliness and all, because nobody is really doing around us. So then I realized that if you don't take the initiative, then it doesn't mean that nobody else will. हम नहीं कर रहे हैं तो कोई ना कोई तो करेगा. and this just defines your personality, what you choose for yourself. So here it's your choice. Now come back to the point, or come back to the word, that is accustomed to, किसी चीज़ की आदत होना, right? And before that, let me tell you the rule of it. Accustomed to plus ing, that means the verb ing you need to add. और इसको हम बिल्कुल सेम यूज़ करेंगे जैसे हम used to को यूज़ करते हैं. जैसे कि if I have to say I am used to waking up early, मुझे जल्दी उठने की आदत है ना. बहुत लोगों को मार खाने की आदत होती है, kids have that. तो he is used to getting scolded, or he is used to getting beaten. Similarly, you can say, you can use accustomed to here, and you can say, I'm accustomed to waking up early in the morning, so I don't need an alarm. Second, prominent, which is kind of a replacement of famous. जब भी हमें हर बार हम नहीं कह सकते ना कि अरे वो बहुत प्रसिद्ध है, वो बहुत जाना माना है, तो it's famous, he is famous, this place is famous. Sometimes we have to say it's prominent. Okay, prominent, कोई चीज़ जो बहुत ही कभी कभी important के केस में भी हम यूज़ करते हैं कि ये बहुत ही important है, बहुत जानी मानी है, या बहुत ही प्रसिद्ध है, simply famous है. So instead of saying that he is a famous businessman in our city, you could say rather, or you could say instead, he is a prominent businessman in our city. Third is put up with, which is again very interesting and my favorite. And this means to tolerate something. This means to endure something. Obviously, tolerate का advanced version है endure. कि I'm enduring your behavior. Sorry for that fumbling. I'm enduring your behavior. So that endure also means कि कुछ हम सहना, ठीक है, हम कुछ bear करते हैं या tolerate करते हैं. तो we do have all these replacements. But with phrases or with phrasal verbs, you know very well that it sounds even better. That's why you can say I cannot put up with your behavior anymore. This is the most common expression. हम कहते हैं ना कि अब मैं तुम्हारा behavior और नहीं सह सकती, तो I cannot put up with your behavior. और endure is more of a formal term. That's why I did not use here. Otherwise, endure को भी you can consider. Fourth, charismatic, and you need to know this word if you are in the communication world, because this word is so common and you need it. You need this word to express your thoughts. You cannot always say that he's such a good speaker, he sounds so well. No, if a person has a very great personality, when he has a charm and a personality, when he is able to mesmerize others with his speech, then you can use this word charismatic. You can say that he is an eloquent speaker also. वो बहुत ही बहुत लोगों पर अपना प्रभाव डाले जो इंसान, basically जो अपने personality से या the way they speak, they can attract people. They have a very good charm, as I said. So you can say the speaker was so charismatic and all were impressed. Or you can use a word here that all were blown away the way he spoke. Blow away is also a term, a phrasal verb. That means someone impresses you or you get impressed by someone. So that is basically for the impression word. Fifth is negligent. Now इसका मतलब होता है लापरवाह इंसान, ठीक है. तो अब आप इसके लिए सोचोगे कि ठीक है केयरलेस यूज़ कर लेते हैं, पर हर बार यू कैन नॉट यूज़ केयरलेस. अगर कोई इंसान चीज़ों पे ध्यान नहीं देता है, इररिस्पॉन्सिबल है, जिम्मेदार नहीं है, तो वी हैव दिस very good word, and this is negligent. You can say, for instance, how could you be so negligent? Okay, this is a sample sentence. How could you be so negligent? You shouldn't have done that, or you should have done that carefully. Sixth is indulge. Indulge का मतलब होता है जब हम किसी चीज़ में involve होते हैं, और simply when we are into something. One sample sentence: why are you always indulged in others' matters? Number 7 is Herculean. Herculean, such a good word. और इसका मतलब होता है something which is very very difficult to do. जब हम इतनी बार very 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 difficult लगा रहे हैं तो उसकी जगह पे हम बोल सकते हैं Herculean. For instance, convincing my friend is a Herculean task for me. मतलब उसे convince करना मेरे लिए बहुत difficult है. Number 8 is cathartic. Cathartic. It's a very fancy word and I love using it. तो cathartic का मतलब होता है when you do an action and you feel so relaxed. In Hindi I can say कि जब भी हम किसी काम को करते हैं और हमारा मन हल्का हो जाता है, तो मन हल्का होने वाले action को हम कह सकते हैं cathartic. For instance, writing a diary can be a cathartic experience. Can be a cathartic experience because not everybody feels. I do feel it a lot. Usually it is said that when you overthink, you write. I do it often. Whenever I overthink, I prefer writing it. So, okay, it's not about me, but about a sentence. So yes, cathartic मतलब किसी भी काम को करके when we feel relaxed और हमारा मन हल्का हो जाए. Next, number 9 is sagacious. Sagacious means someone who is very intelligent and very sensible. तो बहुत बुद्धिमान हो, बहुत समझदार हो, for that you can use sagacious. For example, a sagacious businessman never makes hasty decisions. Now last, number 10 is glorified. Glorified, which is another favorite term of mine, and this means जब भी हम किसी भी चीज़ को बहुत ही बड़ा या बहुत ही महान दिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं, बहुत ही ग्रेट दिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं, वो रियल में हो या ना हो, पर हम अपनी तरफ से दिखाते हैं. One sample sentence could be here: The movie Pushpa 2 is not as good as it has been glorified. मतलब लोगों ने, ये इतनी अच्छी नहीं है जितना लोगों ने इसे glorified कर रखा है या महान बना रखा है. Now I'm not trying to hurt anybody's sentiments, it's just my personal opinion. All right, so thank you so much everybody, and as I asked you in the beginning that you will let me know how many of these words you were already aware with, you will let me know in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. See you soon in the next video. Till then, bye.